Hi, this is Mike Wilson from Digital Gathering, and today I will be reviewing Devil May Cry. Or is it DmC? Or DmC Devil May Cry? Who knows?
Not in a million years.
Devil May Cry is, in simple terms, linear as hell. By this, I mean in most situations you go one direction, follow it, and kill the bad guys along the way. Sometimes you can be placed in a large arena filled to the brim with an ever-growing number of demons to kill, or narrow hallways. Either way, you always follow the simple layout. For the most part, you forget this while playing since the map is gorgeously designed. Buildings fall, vehicles move into and out of your way, and rows disappear from beneath your feet, so at times it seems more open than you would have thought. Now, even though the level design is one-directional, it doesn't mean that the gameplay or the story follow the same path. Both are ever-expanding and intriguing. What I particularly enjoyed was how the game kept evolving and therefore pulling me in further into its universe. One example would be the ever-expanding roster of bad guys. Early on, you were first introduced to a few simple demon folk who can be dispatched quickly and easily. From there though, the game amps it up bit by bringing you evildoers who have shields or who can only be killed by certain weapons. What can prove a little tricky is that the game doesn't provide you with info on how to take them out. You gotta work it out yourself. Okay, sure, most of the time it's a case of, hey, the guy's blue, let's take him on with a blue weapon. But again, it does evolve from there. Of course, with copious amounts of demons on offer, you're going to need an ever-expanding arsenal of weaponry and utensils of death. Devil May Cry doesn't disappoint. You start off with a sword known as Rebellion, which does a good enough job of simply slicing and dicing. A few missions later, and you become equipped with weapons from both demons and angels. Arbiter's gigantic heavy axe for smashing people's faces in, while Osiris is great for keeping large groups at bay. Of course, we can't forget Dante's trusted guns, known as Ebony and Ivory. These weapons are just the foundations. Devil May Cry does bring a lot more to the table in the form of weaponry, but I don't want to spoil it for you. Certainly, one of the more gratifying features is the ability to constantly upgrade Dante's abilities and weapons. It's simply done by collecting orbs throughout the game. It's essentially Devil May Cry currency. The more you collect, the more you unlock. Thankfully, the game does show how to achieve Dante's new moves, so you can instantly try them out during your next mission. Of course, if you don't want to wait, you can get your instant satisfaction by trying out the training mode. This does exactly what it says on the tin. So what's the point of all this? It's simple. So you can pull off some of the most amazing aerial combo moves while throwing axes and angel jumping away again for the next kill so you look awesome at one of your friends. Well, that and at the end of each mission, you're ranked on how well you did. So the more you mix it up with different combos, the higher your rank, which in turn is posted onto online leaderboards. Of course, as well as the orb collecting, DmC has a plethora of goodies to look out for as you make your way through the lands of Limbo. There are the Lost Souls. Yeah, these guys are basically just big red wiggly things stuck in a wall breathing heavily in your general direction. From these guys you get yourself some more orbs to spend in the shop, so make sure you get as many as you can. Then you also have the keys and doors. Surprisingly enough, you can't open the doors without the keys, so make sure you find both. Of course, when you do get a door open, you unlock one of the many secret missions, and this will be a mini task such as make it through the crazy obstacle course in the time limit, or kill this many monsters again within the time limit. If you accomplish this, you'll be rewarded with 1 health cross fragment. Collect 4, and Dante gets himself an extra notch on his health bar. Now, one of the things I require from a game before I even consider it worthy is a compelling storyline. Thankfully, DmC provides that with well-presented cinematic cutscenes which are spread not just at the beginning and the end of missions, but also during. This provides you with a constant sense of story evolving as you hack, slash, and shoot your way through the many missions in your way. It also moves along at a brisk pace, never slowing down and always providing you with a boss to kill here, a girl to rescue there, and to rescue a man's lost eye. Well, it can't be all demon slaying, can it? Speaking of bosses to kill, DmC has a few on offer and they are great fun. Again, there's no real clue as to what to do, apart from the obligatory hit them in their weak point for massive damage. Each boss has its own unique level and surroundings that stand out from the rest of the game, and then when you do take on one of the big boys and girls, it's a different and captivating fight each time. In this iteration of Devil May Cry, Dante takes a departure from his older style and look, and this hasn't gone over too well with the die-hard fans. But who cares? He's very pretty. Yeah, I mean, the graphics are pretty. In fact, in general, the entire game is one stunning piece of art, and not just visually. Aggressive sounding bandfolk was specifically chosen with the art style in mind. Still, did you check out that tattoo? Oh, yummy! From start to end, you can tell Ninja Theory are clearly proud parents. and this can be seen by the way they stamp their logo all over this game. It can be found here, here, there, and here. It's like seeing a territorial cat getting, well, territorial. I won't go into details about that, but basically, they are incredibly happy with themselves. And so they should be. Devil May Cry is a stunning spectacular on all the senses. It's exciting, gripping, beautiful, intense, and fulfilling. All I gotta do now is collect everything and go play through all the different difficulties to unlock as you progress. If anything though, there is one standout negative for me, and that's its name. I mean, is it Devil May Cry? DmC? Capital D, little m, capital C? What is it? Somebody get a hold of Ninja Theory for me. I really want to know what the hell to call it.